black. He landed opposite the panther. Then he cast his enemy aside, tossing the panther into a collection of ornate shields and carefully stacked spears. Sergei turned, crawled away, and stalked another foe, an ape, tall and proud, rising up to cast a shadow across the hunter's naked form. Sergei rose to meet the furred behemoth, lifting his arms to match the simian's own. He drove his palms into the underside of the ape's jaw, knocking head from body. The hunter reached out, grabbed the ape's body, and lifted it above his head, sinewy muscles flexed taut and firm from rage and exertion. Sergei smiled, cold and dangerous through gritted teeth.
My mind is rage and glory. My heart, fire and pride. I am Kraven. My body is grace and power.
Rearing back with both arms, Sergei slammed the stuffed ape to the ground, shattering it and sending pieces out across the room, among the rest of the watching creatures. Skin slick from sweat and smoke, he stumbled to the curtain and tore it aside, stopping only to retrieve his robe. The smoke filtered from the room and into the rest of the lair. Following the hunter as he strode down the hall toward the front of the compound, Sergei paid the escaping smoke no mind, lost in thought and the mission at hand.
I am Kraven, the beast. But I am also Kravenov, the man.
Graphic Audio presents Marvel's Spider-Man, Kraven's Last Hunt by Neil Clyde. Based upon the graphic novel by DeMatteis and Mike Zeck. Copyright Marvel. Narrated by Richard Rowan. With performances by Tim Getman, Bradley Smith, Chris Genebach, Alyssa Wilmoth, Terrence Aselford, Scott Graham, Laura C. Harris, Scott McCormick, Christopher Graybill, Eric Messner, Jacob Ye, Ken Jackson, Jonathan Church, Dylan Lynch, Yasmin Twazon, Joel David Santner, Gabriela Fernandez Coffey, Kenyatta Rogers, Tim Carlin, Elizabeth Jernigan, Michael John Casey, Todd Schofield, and Lily Beacon. Sergei pushed through solid oaken doors to the thin warmth of the library. Surrounded by dog-eared books and faded maps, Sergei poured another drink. Not a mind-altering potion this time, but a pleasant African red wine, aged to perfection in earthenware casks and laced with hints of poppy and lion's blood by master vintners. He decanted the wine into a heavy silver goblet, a remnant of a life he'd barely known, carried by his parents from Russia years before. He let the wine breathe, casting a gaze around the room at the goblet's cousins. Items and heirlooms passed from Kravenov to Kravenov down through the years into his own undeserving, calloused hands.
I am Kravenov.
Kravenov, Sergei knew, was a man. An old man, though few would believe it. Years had passed, long, hard, often fruitless years since he traveled overseas as a child, coming with his parents to this land of sheep and prey. He had been nothing more than a cub, a mewling pup riding the seas with his mother and wet nurse, traveling to the shores of a land without honor or dignity. To look upon Sergei, his powerful form, his weathered face, and jet-black hair, the average person might see a man of 40 or younger, but the truth lay within the potions and herbs that Sergei imbibed. These herbs turned him from man to beast, from hunter to predator.